Okay, good morning. Supersetting is basically doing multiple different exercises for the same muscle group so that you change it up just enough that it's confusing those muscles. So it's a great way to weight train. Your heart rate probably will go up because you're doing, again, multiple exercises back to back with a short rest. So let's go ahead and start warming up. We want to get those muscles good and warm as usual. So just go ahead and start with those shoulder rolls so we can get those traps loosened up and shoulder muscles. Set your exercise monitors so that you can see what your heart rate's doing, earn those calories burned. All right, and then I just want you to take your left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, whichever, and just pull up towards your ear. Again, warming up the trap muscles into the neck. All right, and then let's go ahead and just reach forward. So we're gonna kind of round our back and then open up our chest. Round our back, open up our chest. So we'll just kind of move down, warming up that body, round and open. Stomach in tight. Round and open, round and open, getting that spine warmed up a little bit, chest, upper back. So just round and open, two more. And open, good. Okay, bring those arms down. And then we're just gonna stand and do a lateral raise to warm up the top of the shoulders. Again, always slightly bending those knees, abs in tight. We're warming up. Feel those shoulders heating up. Pull. Happy Friday. How is it in California? Is it sunny?
No, it's very cloudy, and there those the little navy beds, the future seals are out there swimming, and
oh cool.
They're training heavily this week.
Let's go side to side.
I'm trying to make sure I'm live. I can't tell. Okay, so we are live. Okay, good.
Yeah, looks like it on my end. Just side to side, kind of warming up the waist, working our way down. Getting that body warm. If you just hopped out of bed, we got to make sure we get moving. If you've taken a nice early walk, that's great. Well, it's sunny and warm here, and it's supposed to be 75 for the high on next Wednesday. So it's cooling off.
Good. My sister had snow.
Oh no, in Illinois?
Yeah.
Make sure we get warmed up.
Can you hear yourself talking? Sorry, I turned you off.
That's okay.
Just making sure I can answer any questions. Okay.
Yeah, and as far as weights go, you want to just go, especially if you haven't worked out for a while, you want to go light because it is a lot of repetitions. If you're ready to really pump it up, then go a little medium, heavy weights, and you can always drop down. All right, so then let's just pick those knees up. We'll work our way down. We're almost ready. Just, again, warming up that lower body now. Hip flexors, quads. And then let's just do a hamstring curl and we'll be ready to go. So just heel to the rear end. Oh, my quads are sore. Heel to the rear end, side to side. At the same time, press back with that arm and you'll warm up those triceps. We're going to start with biceps today, just to give you a heads up. And then we'll work our way into probably shoulders, and then we'll do some triceps, and we got some legs, and we have back, and a little bit of chest. So we're going to hit most of the muscle groups. All right, good. Okay, roll your shoulders back and let's get started. So we're gonna take those dumbbells.
Heavy or medium, or what should I do?
Well, did you weight train at all yesterday?
Only this half of my body, the lower.
Okay, so you can probably go more of a medium, okay, heavier weight. Make sure you've got that good base going so that you've got your knees bent slightly, shoulders back and down. We're just gonna do 2 count biceps. So we're just gonna come up, up, down, down. So just, we're gonna do 2 sets of these. And we'll do a set of 15 each. Good, down. Your elbows are tucked by your ribs in front. Up.
I do 25-pound snatches.
What's that?
I did 25-pound snatches.
Oh my gosh, Lauri, you are getting strong.
75 pounds on the hip thrust.
Wow.
And I probably could do more.
Was your back okay with it?
Yeah.
Nice. Getting strong, woman. That's great.
Exciting.
All right, let's do a couple more. Up, down. Let's do one more. Up, up, down, and down. Good. Rest for a second. And then we're going to do another set of those, and then we're going to move into another move for the biceps. So let's go ahead and do next set, about 30-second rest. And so we'll go up 2, just like we did before, 2 sets of these. Curl and down. Curl, 2, and down. Oh, I may have to put my weights down today. My muscles are so sore from yesterday. Up, up. Remember, if you're sore, that means your muscles are repairing themselves. So you don't want to break them down again. So you really don't want to weight train 2 days in a row. That's why I'm using light weights. I may have to just go through the motions. You don't want to break your muscles down 2 days in a row necessarily, because you may, that's your repairing time. So you want to give it at least 24 hours in between, sometimes 48 hours, depending on how sore you are. Up, up, down. Let's do 2 more. Up, up. I'm not sure that that's 15 repetitions. It's close enough. Up, up, down, and down. Nice. So go ahead and rest that. We are going to do reverse grip biceps. This is different. So you're going to flip the back of your hands over to the top, and you're still going to tuck your elbows in, and we're just going to go up and down. So your palms are facing your thighs. Palms are facing your thighs. Get that good base going where your knees are slightly bent, your shoulders are back. All right, so we're just going to pull back of the hands up towards your shoulders and back down. This one you're going to feel a little more in that lower head of the biceps. Kind of right above your elbow inside, and you're going to feel a little more in your forearms. So pull, wrists are straight, no cheating, no rolling those wrists. Knuckles should be on top. Good. Squeeze and back down. These are kind of awkward. These feel different, but it's the same exact movement, just with those forearms rotated over. And again, you should feel that in the lower part of those biceps. Good. So today's just lots of weights. Good. 3 more. 2. Good. And 1. Nice. We're going to do one more set of those. I'm putting these weights down because I lifted a bunch and my forearms and my lower head of my biceps are sore. All right, so 30-second rest, roll those shoulders back, dumbbells again, and we're just gonna go for it. One more set of 15 of these. So you're gonna curl up and down, nice, up. Good, stomach tight, shoulders down, nice. Can you feel that kind of in your forearm area, Lauri?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're doing them correctly. We have 2 bicep muscles, upper head and lower head. Not head, upper and lower. And that lower is going to be right where it attaches to that forearm. So keep going. Up. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, And 1. Nice job. Yeah, those you may need to use a lighter weight just for future reference. All right, so now we're going to go into some hammerheads. These are a little bit easier. Remember, you're holding your dumbbells like this, like a hammer, so thumb side up, and you're just going to come down and curl up. Little slight rotation out right there. Elbows stay tucked, up. Good. Your biceps should be getting warm. They should be getting fatigued. Hammerhead curls. Just different angles in this supersetting. Different range of motions, different counts. As far as slow and fast, or 2s and 4s, or whatever, as far as count goes. Good. Nice. Curl up. Full range of motion here. Up. Good. Right up towards your shoulders. Up. You don't want to go all the way to your shoulders because that shuts those biceps off. We lose that top of the contraction. So let's do 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. Nice. Okay, rest. We have 1 more set of those. So this is again a great weight workout. Great for building those muscles. Strengthening endurance for sure, because we're doing lots of repetitions. All right, 1 more set of those. You feeling heated up in there, in those biceps? All right, so down and up, up, good, and up. That's why you usually want to break up your weight workout. So you can, if you choose to do 5 days a week of something, that way you can alternate which muscle groups you're working each day. Because you need that 24-hour rest. And of course, always listen to your body. If you feel like you've got an injury, you've got to back off. Good, let's do 2 more. Up. And up. Nice. All right. So now we're going to start combining the biceps. Actually, we've got 1 more set to do for biceps, and then we'll combine the biceps with the front of the shoulder, and then we'll start doing shoulders. So we're just going to do those little half curls. So this is where we change the timing and we change the range of motion. So when you're ready, grab your dumbbells, elbows tucked into your ribs in front. Again, a nice base, bending those knees, and then we're just going to curl up, up, up. Good. Nice. Curl, curl. Okay, 3 more in this set. 2, 3, rest. We've got 1 more set of those. And then we're done with the biceps, kind of, sort of. We're going to combine, like I said, biceps with shoulders when we come into that next move. All right, so 1 more set here. Palms up, elbows tucked, halfway. And we're just going to curl, curl, curl. Good. Squeezing those biceps, getting them nice and fatigued. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, relax. All right, so we're gonna go into some uppercuts. So we're gonna combine the shoulders, give a little help to those biceps. Yeah, I don't know how you stand not watching those guys. That's pretty insane. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm laughing because my friend just walked by and sent me a picture of myself working out. She said, I tried to wave.
Oh. You might be getting those Navy SEALs distracted.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They've been working hard out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so 2 dumbbells. Okay. Into those uppercuts. Remember when we finish the move, it's a bicep curl right there. So you're curling that dumbbell towards your forehead. So let's just go side to side. Let's go right first. Scoop up, bicep curl at the end. Scoop up. Good. Scoop up. Nice. Up. Scoop up. So you've got a little bit of waist going there. So suck it in tight, front of the shoulders, and then we finish with that bicep curl. Good. Scoop up. Scoop up. So today's kind of slow and controlled, but that's the idea when you're weight training. You want to really focus on those muscles. And remember, more muscle means more metabolism. So it's really important that you do the weight work. I think for ladies, for sure, aging, and aging means 30 on, because that's when we start losing muscle mass. It's really important to weight train. Super important. It'll obviously make you leaner, stronger, more bone density. Scoop up, scoop up, increases that metabolism, and scoop up. Nice, plus it gives you pretty muscles. So, all right, we're gonna do one more set of those. We'll change the timing. This time we'll go up and up and up. So you just need one dumbbell for the most part on this one. Remember to use your core a little bit. Finish with the bicep curl right there. And we'll start with that right arm. So let's go ahead and go up a little quicker. Up, up, up. Good. Front of the shoulder, waist. Finish a little bit with that bicep. So you're just holding that dumbbell biceps in contraction. Good. Come back towards your forehead. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Switch sides. All right. You ready? We're going to go up, and then we're going to move into the shoulders. Eight, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, good, shoulder down, 12, 13, scoop up, 14, 15, nice, nice job. All right, so remember, shoulder muscles are a little smaller. You might want to go a little lighter. We're going to start with some lateral raises. Grab some water if you need it. I'm going to keep the weights out of my hands because of my shoulder, but we're just going to do lateral raises here and down. Okay, so again, good base, bending those knees, bending those knees, and bracing yourself. All right, so nice, good, solid core, and we're going to go right here. So lift, good, lower, lift, nice. Elbows slightly bent. As you get tired, if you need to cheat just a little bit, change so that you're bending those elbows, shorter levers. Good. And remember, try never to go, especially repeatedly, over the height of your shoulders. So in other words, you don't want to come way up here and down. Keep going. Once is okay, twice is okay, but repetitively, that's a ball and socket joint like we talked about. And you don't want to overextend the shoulder. You're going to do it in everyday life sometimes, but all right, one more. Good. Do you have heavy weights again, Lauri, on these?
They're 8.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy for shoulders. That's good. All right, shake it out. We got another set of those.
Maybe I'll go to the 4s. No, I'm sticking to the 8s. I can do it. I almost did the 10s, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it.
Oh, 10s are heavy, especially for those. Again, you can bend your elbows slightly if you need to, need to modify it a little bit. All right, 30 seconds is up. Let's do it again. All right, so yeah, up and down. Good. Lift. Nice. Good.
My 4 okay?
Yes, it looks good. I can try it.
Throwing them up there.
Eight.
Throwing them up there.
Yeah, just bend your elbows just a little bit so it's more of a lift. There you go. Let's do 2 more. You got it. 7. And just for reference, if you had lighter weights, I know it's heavy, but try not to come all the way down to your thighs, because it's like, to me, it's 1 rep, rest, 1 rep, rest when you do that. In other words, 1 rep, rest, 1 rep, rest. So I like to have you try to stay out so that the tension stays in those shoulders. But all right, so now
was I resting?
You're just coming all the way down. So it's not a big deal. It's just yeah, especially with heavy weights.
Okay.
But for reference. Okay, so we're going to do shoulder overhead presses. So we're going to remember, this is a little harder out here. This is easier here. So I'm going to give you that either option, whichever you choose. Again, I think I'm going to use no weights because my muscles are screaming at me. All right, so we're going to go right here, stomach tight, tuck the hips under, bend the knees slightly, and let's go ahead and press overhead and down to your ears. Good. Overhead, down to your ears. Good. Remember that back and abs are nice and solid. 8. Good. We're going to go for 12. 9. I know I said 15 in the front, but I think we have 1 more. Good. And rest. Nice. All right. We're going to do another set of those. 30-second rest.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good. It's good muscle work. It might feel a little boring to some people, but we're focusing on those muscles today. All right, you ready? 1 more set. Again, if you need to make it a little easier, palms into the face, there's the forehead, a little harder out here. All right, so let's go. Another set of 12. You ready? Go ahead and press up. Good. Now we're working the top of the muscles, top of the shoulder. Shoulders have 3 muscle groups. There's 5. Good. 6. If you need to make it easier, go elbows closer and palms facing in. There's 8. 9. 10. Good. And 1 more. Push up. Nice. And down. Nice. All right. So now we're going to do some cross-country arms. So we work the anterior, posterior deltoids. We use the medial deltoids doing the overhead press. So we're just going to do that cross-country arm where we take 1 behind and 1 in front. And it's not a swing. It's a controlled move. So when you're ready, grab your dumbbells.
What do you think? 8?
You can probably do 8s, yeah. Just don't forget to do the back. So even if you just go right to there, you're fine. So let's go right arm front, left arm back. Good, knee in the middle. So there's no swinging. And up. Good, stomach tight. Get that base going. Athletic stance with those knees slightly bent. Good, center and up. Center and up. Good. So you should feel that in the front and the back of the shoulders. Center, up, center. Good. It's getting hard, I can tell. 1 more on each side. Good. Okay, rest. And the modified version of that is to bend your elbows a little bit if you need to. Remember, the shorter the lever with the weight at the end, the easier it is. So you can always modify, especially on the last couple, if you're getting really, really tired and you feel like you're really having to pump it out, then bend those elbows. We've got 1 more set of those.
Should I do lighter weights?
Yeah, do lighter weights if you feel like you're really, having to lift.
Well, I don't want to compromise the form, so.
Exactly. All right, so right arm front, left arm back. There, good. And again, then if you feel like these weights are really light, then just go slow like we are and pull like you're pulling through water or quicksand. That's what I always, or mud or whatever you want to think of. That way you can still feel it, because I've got no dumbbells and I can feel it because I'm really focusing on pulling with those arms, using those shoulder muscles. Good, nice. Pull. Good, your abs are in tight, supporting your back. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, grab some water. We're going to work into the legs, so we'll give that upper body a break. Now, you said you're kind of sore, or you used your lower body yesterday a lot?
Yeah, I did lower body workout yesterday.
Okay. So you can just do your body weight. If anybody wanted to, they could load either 2 dumbbells over their shoulders or at their chest, just to make it a little harder, but you don't have to. So we're going to start with just some basic squats. So we would be here. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit for this one. I know we can see you, so that's good. So if you choose to use some weights, great. If not, don't worry about it. And we're just going to sit back. So Lauri, if this starts bothering your back, then we're going to stop. So we're just going to sit back on those heels and squeeze up. Good. Now you can modify. So you can go like a quarter of the way and up, which is perfectly fine. You're still going to be using those muscles. And up. Squeeze up. So you've got to engage those glute muscles, those butt muscles. As you come up, that'll help your lower back, believe it or not. It takes on some of that strength. Squeeze up. Good. Down. Squeeze up. And up. Good. We're going to do 3 more. Stomach tight. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. 2 more. Squeeze up. And 1 more. This is where your heart rate's going to go up a little bit because you're using those big muscles. Rest. And 30 seconds, we'll do it again. I like leg day. I like doing legs, if you couldn't tell. Because I've got a lot of endurance in my legs. I don't have as much endurance in my upper body. So, all right.
You need my shoulders and I need your body.
Yes, yes. Well, it's harder to work your weakest area because it's hard. So my idea is I've got to make sure I'm working my upper body quite a bit to balance with my lower. So just the opposite for you, Lauri. All right, 1 more set. Load up those weights or don't. Quarter of the way or half the way, or 90 degrees. You ready? Let's go. Down. Squeeze up. Good. Now, if these don't hurt, which I hope they don't, you're sitting back on your heels, your knees are staying back. These are one of the best things you can do to keep those legs good and strong. Because you're working your quads, your hamstrings, glutes, hip flexors a little bit. Down, squeeze up. Squeeze up, good. Top of that stance right there, squeeze those glutes. Stomach tight. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, really sit into those heels. 2, and 1. Nice. All right, next set, we're going to focus on the hamstrings by doing some deadlifts. Now this exercise, if you don't do it right, you can compromise your lower back or whatever. So I always like to introduce it before we do it, even if you've done it 100 times, because I want you to remember, you're going to fold over flat with that back, bend the knees slightly, keeping the dumbbells right next to the legs. Out here, it's going to pull on your back, so keep those dumbbells here. And then always think about zipping up the back of your legs into your glutes, and then a little bit of lower back. So you're bending and straightening. So anybody that has a lower back problem that does not like this, then you want to probably do a bent knee and slide back up like that. It's almost like a squat, but you're sliding forward a little bit. All right, so feet shoulder width apart, dumbbells right in front of the thighs, chest is up, shoulders are back. And we're gonna slide down with a flat back. So check yourself in the mirror, in the camera, and then zip it up. You don't wanna go too far, Lauri, because then you shut off your legs and you do too much with your back. So let's just go right past the knees and then squeeze back of the legs and glutes. Good. Over and then squeeze. Chest is up, remember, shoulders are back. You don't want to round those shoulders. Fold them back. Good, so there's lots to think about. This is a little more of a difficult move if you're new to exercise. Squeeze up the back of the legs. You got to really focus on that or it's going to be all back. So we're trying to work the hamstrings and the glutes. Squeeze up. This one, if you're a little more advanced exerciser, you can go heavy. You'll see a lot of people doing these with a bar, which is fine. Whatever works. But it's always best to start out with either no weights, light weights, squeeze. No weights, it's a little harder to feel those hamstrings working. Up and squeeze. Yes, you're going to feel it a little bit in your lower back because you're bending over. Suck that stomach in. Squeeze up. Good. And then let's go over one more time. And then zip up the back of the leg. Zip up into the glutes, lower back. Good. Okay, we have a second set of those. Anybody have any questions? They're all met Lauri on those.
How was my form?
It was good. You just don't, remember, you don't want to go all the way down because then it's a lot of back and your hamstrings can't do much work from here. So it's right about there.
If I focus on the outer edge of my feet, both feet, it causes me to fire here more.
Glutes, okay, whatever works. Your brain's going to connect to those muscles. So whatever form that you connect with is good as far as that goes. That's okay. Pushing the outside of your foot is fine. All right, let's do one more set. Grab those dumbbells. And we're going to suck it in. Shoulders back, chest is up, nice long neck. Bend those knees slightly and let's slide down. And zip up. Squeeze those glutes. And then down. Nice, flat back, and then zip up, squeeze. And you just want to bend your knees slightly, and then zip up. Really talk to those muscles in the back of that leg, into the glutes. Zip up, from the knees up, hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Down, good. Zip up, squeeze, 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 shoulders back, kind of look at your form. Good. Yep, keep those shoulder blades towards each other, especially as you come forward. It's a little harder, but keep those shoulders back. Back and down. There you go. Nice. Squeeze up. Good. Stomach tight. Squeeze up. Nice. Down. Squeeze up. Good, let's do two more. Stomach sucked in as tight as you can get it. Zip up, squeeze, good. If you're using a heavier weight for these today, you're gonna feel them tomorrow, and squeeze, good. So you might feel a little twinge in that lower back as far as just tightness. That's okay. If you're feeling any kind of sharp pain, obviously it's not okay. All right, so we're gonna do some alternating, let's just do a stationary front lunge. That way we can load up into that front leg and focus on it. So again, if you wanted to put weights here, you can. You don't have to. We're gonna take that right foot forward. We're in that split lunge. So right leg is the one that's doing the work. We're driving straight into that heel, straight down. Our back foot is just up on the toe, if you can. So we're gonna load up here if you want, shoulders, hips, and then we're gonna drive into that right heel. So we're gonna go down, straight up. Anybody that's not quite feeling like their balance is great, just hold on to the back of the couch or the counter or whatever. It's a lot more important to do these correctly, that you go straight down and up than loading weight or any of that. The other thing is if you have a problem with your toes, because I've had clients that have problems with their toes rolling up, then keep both feet flat and just go down just a little bit and up. So you can get off of that back toe if you need to. So down and up. And of course, if you're on your toe behind, it's going to take a little more balance because you're driving just most of that weight into that front leg, that right leg. So straight down and up. Let's do 2 more. And up, driving into that heel and squeeze up. Nice. All right, we'll switch legs. So we'll just do 1 set on each leg of this one. Heart rate's going to be up just a little bit again because you're working those big muscles. All right, so left leg forward, shoulders back, stomach in. Dumbbells are here or here if you choose. Hang on to the back of the couch if you need to. Up on that back toe. Let's go. Down, squeeze up. Driving through your heel and up. So you're driving through that front heel. You're dropping straight down and squeeze up. Good. How is your posture? Are your shoulders back? Is your stomach in? It's hard to remember all of it. That's why I try to remind you. Good. You should feel that all the way into those glutes, quads, hamstrings. Up. Up. Let's do 4 more. Down. Good. Squeeze up. If you're trying to build muscle, then you want to go heavier weight. So you're loading up more onto that leg. All right, so shake that out, grab water. We're gonna go to our plies. So inner thighs. Again, if you want to load weight, you can take that dumbbell right here. 8, 10, 12, 15 pounder. But the main thing is that you're getting those toes out. You can see Lauri's feet. So you're getting your toes out furthest, then your knees, then your hips. Remember, this is the one where we slide down the wall. So you're going to drive the weight into the heels. You're going to drop down and then squeeze up. So again, those glutes are involved. Right there, squeeze those glutes. Down. Squeeze the glutes up. Good. Down, squeeze up. So then the other thing is you're going to feel that in those inner quads. Down, hamstrings are working, glutes are working. Remember to kind of wiggle your toes in those shoes so that you're driving into your heels and you're not letting that weight shift out. It's easy because you kind of slide a little bit. So drive into those heels. Good. Squeeze up. I've had clients say, oh, no, I can't do squats. I can't do squats. Well, this is a better version probably for a lot of people. But as long as you're pushing into your heels, you should be okay. And I've seen that happen many times. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, squeeze up. Glutes right there, squeeze. 1 more. And up, nice. Okay, we're gonna do a second set where we're gonna change the timing. Again, muscles, we're gonna confuse them a little bit.
Those are super good if you have a bad back.
Yes, because you don't need to then hip hinge at all like a squat. You stay straight, yeah.
It really helped me get strong.
Yes.
Helped my back pain a lot.
Good, good, good. All right, so let's do one more set. This time we're gonna do pulses though. So we're gonna do 15 pulses, weights either in front or over shoulders or not at all. Get yourself set. Remember, tuck your hips under, shoulders back, sliding down the wall. All right, so let's go. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Good, push into those heels. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice, nice job. All right, shake that out. We're gonna do some abduction. So we just worked the inner thighs a little bit. Now we're gonna work the glutes on the outside and those abductors going down the outside of that leg. So on these again, if you wanna hold on to a counter back of a couch, any of those things, we're gonna just lift and lower. If you wanna make it harder, you can put a dumbbell right there, as long as your leg's doing it, not your arm. So let's go ahead, we'll start with the right leg. And yeah, if you wanna put a dumbbell right there, you can. Hang on to something if you need to. We're gonna sit into that left leg, and we're just gonna lift and lower. Remember, it's not a real high lift, it's more of an extension through that heel. So you're extending all the way through that heel. Think Pilates. If you haven't done Pilates, then just think pushing all the way through that heel. And flexing that foot so the toes facing the camera. Good. 8. You're going to feel that in a standing leg as well as a moving leg. Okay, let's do 5 more. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Remember, with weight training, the slower you go, the harder it is. So if you want to go slow control, make the muscle do the movement all the way up, all the way down, so we don't get any momentum. All right, so we're going to stand on that right leg. You can put that dumbbell on the left leg if you choose. And let's go 15 here. Good. Squeezing those glutes, outer thighs, flex that foot. Also, the slower you go, the more balance you have to have in that standing leg. Good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice work. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to do one more thing for the legs because they're good and strong. We're just going to do a little more of a balance exercise. So we're going to have one dumbbell in that left hand. Our right leg's going to go over, and we're going to tip over and then back up. So it's almost like a single leg deadlift. Hang on to something if you need to. You're going to be here and then coming back up. Okay, so you're reaching towards the floor. Remember, we're not bending at the waist. We're staying nice and still. So let's take that dumbbell in that left arm. Right leg's going to go back. Standing on that left leg, nice and solid. Let's tip over. And then back up. Try to extend that right leg and back up. Good. Nice. Yep, slow control. Feel that standing leg working. Whoa. I'm going to need to hold on to something. Belly button pulled in. What's that?
I'm on plush carpet.
That's nice.
It's hard.
Good. Let's do 3 more. Tip over, stomach tight, shoulders back, chest is up. 2 more. Slow control. And up. 1 more. And nice. All right. So shake that out. Yes, you felt that standing leg. Shake it out. Make sure your back's okay. It's always kind of nice to kind of do a side to side or something just to loosen up that lower spinal area, hips. All right, so we're switching the dumbbell into that right arm. Our left leg's going to go back and hang on to something if you need it. All right, so we're going to go straight down, Stabilizers in that right leg are really working, and come back up. Your knee is slightly bent in that standing leg. You should feel that all the way up into your glutes. Except for I'm falling over. The legs are saying, no, no more. You're still going to be working on your balance, even if you're holding on a little bit. Good, Lauri, nice. Stomach tight. Good. Let's do 2 more. I've lost my count, but it's close.
Oh.
I know, I'm hanging on. Push into that heel, that right heel, over and back. That's the other thing. You're going to find one leg is stronger than the other. So that's okay. All right. I think, yeah, that'll be good for legs for now. We're going to do some triceps, so a couple different options. Now, we're going to try to do some dips. So if you have a bed nearby, a chair that's not going to move, we're going to do those. We're not going to do them quite yet, but just so you know, heads up. A couch, the back of a couch, any of those things, we're going to use that as a tool. So just try to find that if you can. We're going to start out with just some kickbacks, double kickbacks. So you want to grab those weights. So yeah, again, form is important. Stomach in tight. We're going to pull the elbows up, shoulders down. All right, let's go. From the hips, squeeze. Good. We're going to go for 15. 3, slow. 4. So remember, at the top of the contraction is where right there is where you want to hold it for a second. Good. Squeeze and hold. Good. Good. Squeeze. Back of the arms. We have 5 more, I think. Close enough. 12. 13. Shoulders are relaxed down. Nice long neck. And 15. Nice. Rest. We've got 3 or 4 different things to do for the triceps. So again, we're supersetting. Different exercises, same muscle group. Changing the timing, changing the angle, changing the exercise. So again, that's what really gets those muscles good and confused and gets them working. All right, so let's do another set. Grab those dumbbells, hip hinge slightly if you can. Stomach in tight, elbows come up, shoulders are down and back. Let's go, 15 of them. Start and stop at that hip bone. Remember to hold at the top of the contraction. If you have to swing for any reason, then your weights are too heavy. Yeah, breathe out on the hard part, which would be right there. Tuck your hip bones under if you feel like your lower back is tightening up too much. We have 5 more. We can do it. Push them out. Now we have 3 more. 2 and 1. Nice job. Relax the shoulders. We're going overhead with one heavier weight. Grab water. So if you can go heavier, go heavier. Again, think about putting your back against the wall, even though if you did, you wouldn't be able to go overhead, but it's like your back is flat. If you want to turn your toes out and your knees out into that plie, that's fine, or right here. This, you have to be careful not to go like that with your legs. So give yourself a good base, whatever it happens to be, elbows into the forehead. You don't want them going out like this. So stomach tight, let's go ahead and drop back, 90 degrees, squeeze up. 90 degrees, bend, and squeeze up. Good. And up. Remember, your shoulders are pushed down away from your ears, and you're squeezing the back of those arms. So this is just a different angle. A little different weight. since we're holding one weight with both arms. 10, good, all the way up, top of the contractions right there at the top. 3 more, 13, 14, and 15, nice job. So this supersetting is on the days that you really want to work those muscles. You really want to concentrate on muscle work. All right, so we're going to do one more set of those, 30-second rest. As you go heavier and heavier in your weights, let's say you're really lifting heavy like you did yesterday, and we're doing more than one set, you want to give yourself 30 to 60 seconds, probably rest for those muscles to recuperate. All right, so let's go again. Since we're not going heavy, we're taking those elbows in, get yourself good and set. This is our second set of these. So again, tuck the hips under, bend those knees slightly, and let's go. So we're going to squeeze up and back, up and back. And Lauri's holding the dumbbell lengthwise, I'm holding the dumbbell widthwise. Either way works, whatever is comfortable. She's probably getting a little more pull as she comes down, because the dumbbell is, one end of it is dropping back below her hands, which is fine. That gives you a little more work. Shoulders down, think about pushing away from your ears. And we have 5 more. 11. I can count most of the time. 12. 13. Shoulders down. 14. Good. Stomach in. 15. Nice. All right. So we're going to do the next set, those dips. Now I'm going to stay here because I don't have anything in the camera screen. But if you have a chair or something, Lauri will show you what we're doing. We're just sinking our body down and up. Make sure that chair's not going to move on you. You're going to turn to the chair this way, putting the hands on the, you can sit, put your hands on the edge. Bend your knees as much as you need. The more you tuck your feet under, the easier it is. And let's just drop down with those shoulders up and shoulders down.
It's going to be really hard after that.
Yes, it is. Push up. We'll just do 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, if you need to make it easier, tuck your feet under you a little more. 6, 7, 8, 9, good, one more. 10, nice, get yourself back into that chair, yes. 30-second rest. Easy for me to say, I didn't do them this time. That was great form though. Okay, let's shoot for 8 to 10 more, okay? Yeah, your wrists get a little pressure on them, so be careful of that. You can go, if you went to the back of a couch that's a little higher and you did them, then you're not gonna get quite so much of your body weight moving, so it's a little easier.
I'm gonna do it up here this time.
Yeah, you need to start at a higher level of whatever you're doing it off of, it's going to be easier. So let's go ahead and do 8 to 10 more. So you're going to press yourself up. Good. Good. Yeah, see how it's a little bit easier for her because she's not having to dip down quite so much. You're lifting your body weight. 7, I think, close.
Yeah, 8.
Good. 9 and 10. Nice job. Nice job. We're not quite done. Let's go ahead and get some upper back lat work in. So that's all for the triceps. We're going to stretch each one of these muscles once we get done. We're running out of time, but we're getting there. Okay, so we're just going to do a tip over and pull. Okay, for the upper back and lats. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and just do double pulls. So you're going to pull and pinch the shoulder blades and pull. Now remember, if we go straight like this, we let go. We let go of those muscles. So keep those muscles engaged. We're going to pull. Good. And stop with your elbows slightly bent. Good. Time under tension for that muscle group. Or groups, actually. You're using your rhomboids, your lats. pull. Remember, these are your posture muscles. You're pinching those shoulder blades together so you take out that roundedness in your shoulders and your back. Pull. Good. Pull. Let's do 3 more. Pull and pinch. So remember, hold it just for a split second at the top, right there. And 1 more. Pull and pinch. Good. All right, 1 more set. Unhinge that back. Give it a break. Got 1 more set. So anything else you were to do for the lats would have to come from here or here. So you could do it flat on your back, or you can do it from a high doorway or something like we've done before. But we'll just get these last set in because I think we're running out of time. All right, so tip over, hip hinge, stomach tight, pull. Shoulder blades towards each other. Think about it. Pull and pinch. If you haven't done these before, or if this movement's kind of new to you, it's going to feel weird. You got to try to pinch those shoulder blades together. Some people can't move their shoulders very much. It just takes practice like anything else. But visualize those 2 scapula bones coming towards each other and back. Pinch. Get that movement going in those muscles. All right, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3. We're going to try another exercise and see if we can get the feel in our lats. And then we'll stretch. And down. Go ahead and hip, unhinge. So what I want you to do is take a lighter set, because what we're going to do is we're going to try to drive those elbows down towards the floor. A lighter set, because if you go heavy, you're going to try to control it with those shoulder muscles. So I want you to think about squeezing under your armpits and back. That's the insertion to those big lat muscles that run into our spine. So we're going to take those dumbbells up. And what I want you to think about doing is driving your elbows down and come back up. So the effort is right there. Come back up. Drive down. So squeeze under those armpits. Try not to let your shoulders do all the work. Drive those elbows down and back. So you're driving down towards your back ribs. Down and up. Down and up. Squeeze. Good. Yes. Nice. You should see those muscles flare out right below her armpits. Yes. Nice. Lats. Squeeze. It's just like doing a pull-up, but we're doing reverse. Good. 2 more. Pull. So there's where you're pulling your body up to the chin, or chin up to the bar, and rest. Okay, relax. Yes, you're going to get in your shoulders, but did you feel your movement back here a little bit? Good. Okay, like I said, pretend like you're doing a chin up or a pull up. We're going to do 1 more set. Hang on, then we're stretching. All right. So arms up. Drive those elbows down to your ribs and back. Pull yourself up to that chin up bar. Pull up. Good. Drive up. Drive those elbows down to your waist, towards your waist. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. These are important muscles also. They're the big muscles that help you reach and rotate. Yes, your shoulders are feeling it. Let's try to shut those off. Good. Let's do 3 more. Pull up like a chin up. 2 and 3. Nice job. All right, let's start from the lower level and work up. And we're going to do about 6 stretches. So hang with me. So hang on to something if you need to. We're just grabbing that toe behind and stretching out the front of that right thigh. So hang on to something if you need to. Grab that toe. If you can't grab that toe, remember the option is to put your foot on a couch or something and then push away. So you slide your shin onto the couch or the chair and then push that hip bone away. Yep, just like that. Yeah, and then push your hip bone towards away from your heel. All right, good. Let's go the other side. Grab the toe, ankle, pants, whatever you can grab, or go to the chair. Yep, and then push your hip bone forward. If you've had knee surgery, you've got tight hips, tight knees, it's going to be tough to do, but it will get easier. It will get better. You will be able to grab your toe, most likely, unless your knee just doesn't bend that much. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to have you go into a plie. I know you can't see me, but you can see Lauri. So, and I want you to just go side to side. So just nice and easy. Side, yep, there you go. And lengthen out that straight leg. Good, so you're getting a nice inner thigh stretch. Nice. So we didn't do a lot of core today. So you can do a few abs if you feel like you need to. Keeping that toe down for the moment. Side, one more. Good, now flex that right toe up. Flex it up towards the ceiling and just hold, 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 hold. Static stretch when we're done. Active stretch before we get started. All right, and then the other side. Toe up towards the ceiling. Good, and then come back down. Let's do those back rolls for that core. So hands on top of the thighs. Let's go ahead and go flat down. And then you're going to tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis under, round those shoulders. And then again, flatten. And then round and hold into that rounded position. And then roll up. Let's do two more like that. Flat chest. Oh, Lauri, you've got a meeting, don't you?
That's okay.
One more. Flat. Okay, let's just finish at least by stretching our triceps and our shoulders. So take that right arm back. See if you can touch the back of your shoulder. Give a pull back. It's important to stretch when you've done this much weight work. And then just tip over nice and easy. That'll give you a double stretch there. Through the waist, through the triceps. Tip over to the side.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Side tipping over, and then come back. Let go of that. Let's take that opposite arm. Try to touch your shoulder back there. Give a little pull back. Bend those knees, and then we'll tip over to the other side. Hold, nice deep breaths. Don't hold your breath. It's easy to do when we're stretching. Good, come back up. Now take that right arm across the chest. Grab underneath with the opposite arm and give a nice pull. Relax the shoulder down away from your chin and turn your chin to the right. That'll give you a little stretch through the neck. And then come back and we'll just do the other side. Turn your chin over the left. Feel that stretch go into the shoulders, the arms, the neck. All right, one deep breath and we're done. So inhale, 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 reach, reach, reach. Blow it out loud. Nice work. So let Lauri know if there's something else you want to do. We can do it. We can do chair exercise. We can do more Tabata. We can do whatever. So.
All right, we'll see everyone at Monday at 9. We'll talk about what you guys want to do. Give us some feedback.
Yes, let us know.
What do you want to do on Monday? All right, have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, you too, Lauri. Bye.